We continue within the hustle and bustle of one of the many Hunters Association offices, where the most senior officer there, named Woo Jin-chul, is being briefed about the latest deadly occurrence within a dungeon where the entire group lost their lives, save the two lowest-level hunters. Many days later, we see the young solo hunter and his fellow survivor from the previous encounter having a meeting of sorts. Turns out that the young trust fund baby wishes to recruit Jinwoo into his father's organization. To Jinho's disappointment, the solo hunter declines his request. Later on that evening, we find ourselves within the office of Hwang Dong-soo. Though the S-rank hunter doesn't know the particulars of what occurred within the dungeon, he's convinced that the two survivors played a part in his brother's demise, and so swears to exact revenge upon them. The following day, we see Jinwoo going through his daily quests. His sister even joins in for some early morning exercise. Upon completion of his daily tasks, he's surprised to discover that a new milestone has been reached, and the system has a reward for him. Full recovery, 10 extra ability points, and a blessed or cursed random loot box. He chooses the blessed loot box, of course. Opening his hand as a gift box appears and unravels itself, revealing a glowing orb that dissipates, leaving a red key behind. But this is no ordinary key, as the reward for completing the instance it opens is a truly rare item that can heal any illness and is referred to as the Elixir of Life. We later see the young man sitting beside his mother within her hospital, and as he looks upon her, his resolve is strengthened. We learn that the creatures within this new dungeon have the equivalent power of S-rank hunters, and though determined, his approach is not without caution, as he looks upon an item that can be used to extricate himself from the dungeon if things get too dangerous. The young man enters what can only be described as a hellish landscape, and before too long a thunderous roar reverberates as he finds himself before the mighty Cerberus, Hell's Gatekeeper. The young man's dash ability is engaged. However, he barely evades the savage bites from the multiple jaws of the Hellhound, suffering devastating blows with each failed attempt at avoidance. Jinwoo manages to land an attack on one of the creature's eyes, but it's nothing more than a flesh wound to Cerberus, who eventually traps the young man within one of its mighty jaws. He desperately and continuously thrusts his poisonous dagger into the creature's eye until it eventually succumbs to the poison and releases the mortally wounded young man. Jinwoo slowly rises to his feet as he's notified by the system that he's gained multiple levels, each one restoring his health. But more importantly, he's been awarded the key to the Demon Castle.